You know where the key is, Mark? On the bulletin board inside. Okay, so first off you need a key for Mera, then you need a key for the thing. So,
You know how to get the key from Mera?
no.
Go to Phyllis's.
Okay.
Then you can drop it
Easy
in.
enough.
You can drop it in their mailbox.
I'm hoping that there's some.
If it's late.
As you see, there's a fairly sparse supply of firewood, which is probably good. Yes. Because it requires everyone to bring your own. So the first thing about the oven, which is probably one of the most important things, is the choice of firewood. And it has to be clean firewood or slab wood or something like that. Not really building material. Nothing treated, painted, nothing like that. No nails, nothing. So those, that's rule number one, and one of the more important ones probably. So, I mean, I've got a choice of firewood here, and just like any fire, you want to start it with cedar, and got some pine and a bit of slab, and then maple. And that's mostly what I've got is maple, and usually I built my maul in bigger pieces today, but usually I just split it at home into pieces that are probably not much bigger than that. And so that's it. So it usually takes about, I figure on about an hour and a half, depending on the firewood. And depending on the whether the oven's, how recently the oven's been used and that kind of thing. You get the oven hot enough to where you can use it.
Tony made that.
We do have some ashes here. It's probably a good idea to clean them out first.
We have a baker who comes on Fridays and makes the bread here.
Yeah, Sean.
Yeah.
Pretty good bread too.
Pardon?
It's really good.
Yeah, this is good.
Is it Henry's day? If she isn't, we should give her money before
What?
she...
Using
Henry
a full
isn't
Whitehead
staying.
original.
Have you given her the money?
Oh, you have, okay.
Oh,
Full Whitehead original.
Yeah.
See, I saw you were gone there, and I went,
Well, pass that
the
over.
significance of that is that Paul
don't tell my kids
passed on.
Okay, thanks
that
very
I don't
much.
have eyes in the back of my head.
My mother does. She told me so.
Yeah.
Our kids believed it all the time they were home.
There was a chopping block here before, wasn't there, Tom?
Has it gone by the way?
And he got burned.
It could have, yeah.
Is that part of the training not to do that?
Yeah.
Yes, we're going to focus in on that.
In the event that you do get slivers,
Chopping block.
Oh,
Swiss Army knife always comes in handy.
it is.
I don't remember seeing it this year.
A true Boy Scout.
I hope you got that. Do you need
Yeah,
a
I'm
Swiss
zooming
Army?
right in on this.
Good.
And
Okay.
if you hit my age, you need the glasses.
I'm not running the basement.
Voila.
Ah,
You did it?
Bravo!
Oh,
Okay. That's not cedar. There's a little cedar.
Which do you think is the
Best
best
to
wood?
have some softwood because in the event that the fire is struggling a little bit, I don't rely. But you do want the hardwood in there to get it good and hot, to keep a good heat. Pine is not a great wood. This is pine, but it's not a great wood simply because it's more resinous, at least for the oven. I mean,
sorts of chairs. Like, ungenerated. So your name is Jane?
And the thing is that you do want to get the oven started as soon as you can, because you know, you can do everything else while the fire's going. Thankfully, there is a little newspaper here, because I forgot to bring a newspaper.
Hi, Bill. I'm Bill. I'm Hilary Barrett.
Usually you make the fire right in the front, start in the front.
Face to an email.
You're going to skip over the part of rubbing two sticks together?
Yeah, I figure you guys are all pros yourselves.
Can I ask a question, Steve?
Yeah, go.
What about putting gasoline in if it doesn't?
No way. Are you kidding?
That's just
That
one
was a
of
trick
Bill's,
question, wasn't it?
What about the fire
that's
starter
Bill's
log?
favourite technique
No
for
way.
starting a
I was gonna say, I
Don't-
know where she got that from.
What was
You
that?
haven't been camping around Bill Barrett, obviously. You know, it's a good question, because two people would think do that.
Exactly. What's the other thing?
My dad always used to do that.
I've seen
do
it
it for
done.
the Groundhog Day things.
Hi.
That's what you're thinking of. Yeah, well, I guess
I just started off by saying, like one of the most important things with the stove, like we say to use the stove. It is available for people in the community to use. I guess you need to bring your own firewood. That's not provided. And there is a key for the oven, and it resides in Mera here. In order to get a key from Mera, you have to go to the general store here on McDonald's corner and sign it out. And the key for this oven is in Mera on the bulletin board.
Okay.
You can show you where exactly it
Okay.
is.
So then you have use of the Russians and everything.
Okay. Then you need to book it if you're going to use it. There is a
Right.
number to call.
Great.
But the first thing is just starting the fire. I wanted to start the fire with everyone here. Not that no one knows how to start a fire, but simply to emphasize the choice of wood primarily. So you can't use any wood that is like construction wood or that's been treated, paint, nails, stain, whatever, any of that stuff. It's just plain, clean, dry, okay, firewood, slab wood, or what have you. And
Now you've lit that right near the front, right?
start the fire in the front. You let it burn for a little bit. Let it get going. And after a bit, you move it back into the middle.
Do you find any of the hardwoods like oak or cherry or hickory that have an aroma to them? Give a flavor?
Well, you know, a lot of people ask that question, and in all honesty, I can't say that I'm that discerning, you know, when it comes to that level of subtlety and the flavor of the food. I don't know, I just, You know, I'm sure it does, but not anything that I've noticed.
Once you start the fire, can you leave?
Um,
Or should you be here at all
Well,
times?
I guess for pizza, like you don't need to make a long fire. If you're making using the oven to make bread, it's another whole thing, and I'm not even gonna. I don't know anything about that. So for pizza, it's fairly quick. It's like an hour and a half, and you do need to tend the fire. And I don't. I actually was trying to call Graham back because he knows about these stoves a lot. But my thinking is that you probably don't want to
He
get it
owns
too
Little
hot
Stream
too fast. You probably want to heat it up like most stoves, you know, slowly. And so you don't want a huge flash fire. So I mean that's the approach that I use. So, but you know, like for pizza, you're here, and what I do is I just come. I start the fire, then while the fire is going, I can cut up my ingredients or, you know, that kind of thing. Have fun,
Read a book.
drink a beer, you know.
So can you have alcohol here?
No.
Unless you apply
Yeah, unless you get
3
a-
months in advance for an outdoor license.
But if it's a private event, right? Are you not allowed? No, no, you can't
It's
here.
a public space.
No, this is a public space. So you have to have a license. You have to have
Can,
a
but
license.
police found you, it'd be.
Yeah, you'd be in trouble.
However,
it
this is a small country area, and I have noticed people drinking wine in the
This is
Well,
being
it's not
taped.
Crazy and
yeah.
obnoxious that the neighbors are being called in.
I don't think the liquor license person
You can
should
edit
be
it
after
after.
a little bit
This
like
is
that.
this is being taped. It's
Oh.
illegal. Do not do it here. There
Why,
we go.
absolutely. Mera does not condone any form of
That's
illegality.
right. That was a personal opinion.
Expressed by people not in the know.
Yes. No, we know that keeps some membership away, but that's another story.
So, and you guys boarding stuff to put on the pizza and everything? Everything's prepared, so you're just waiting for the fire to get hot and you're
Yep.
chomping at the bit. And,
Yeah.
okay, I got it.
When the fire gets going, can we look and see how it's shaped and all that?
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. Well, I mean, you can come and have a look at any time.
And
I
how
mean,
long does it take approximately?
well, I usually figure on about an hour and a half
Okay.
from when you first light it to when it's ready for the pizza.
Okay.
There is a thermometer in here.
Oh.
And you can use it to check the temperature. Frankly, I don't.
And where is it?
It's inside here.
On the left.
Let you
or
bring
right?
it out and we'll try it when you get it hot.
Yeah, you can't. You'll get it very.
Oh.
You just point and
my
it'll read
goodness.
the temperature
Oh
and
my
it has it in
God.
Fahrenheit and Celsius.
Cool.
So this
Gosh, that
belongs
looks
to
like
Mera.
a
And you
ear
have,
one.
you have to be careful that it goes back.
Yeah.
But it's fairly accurate and to where you're pointing it. So if you point it at the fire, that's not where you want it. You want it sort of on the hearth or up at the top or, you know, in different places to see how even the heat is. It's more important probably for bread than it is for pizza.
Right.
I mean, pizza, all you want is a good hot fire. And, you know,
And a good
I mean,
hot fire would be about
well,
what?
it would be in the order of about 700 degrees probably.
Wow.
Yeah.
So now you've made.
Sometimes it's hotter. It's 800. Could be 800.
Oh, really? That's really
And I mean, it cooks very fast. You see, so the other thing that we can talk about a little bit is the dough. So I have, I mean, everyone has their own kinds of dough that they make or whatever. I don't know if you make pizza.